That's been a pretty fierce rivalry. Rob, they played for something called the Battle of the Old School Bell.
That's been a deal. And obviously Troy moved up faster than they did. They're all in the same place now. They're going to play that one all they want going forward, and what Sanford's high-level FCS now.
Exactly. So, but the Troy-Jacksonville State game hasn't been played since 2001. Some of the notable alums from a football standpoint at Jacksonville State. Remember the name Dieter Brock, who was a quarterback?
Your home for Wellston Rockets basketball, AM 1330 WYPC and Fox Sports 105.3 FM.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're live here in Wellston, Ohio, Wellston High School here at the Darrow Dome. The Wellston Lady Rockets getting ready to take on the Lady Meigs Marauders. I'm Matt Peterson. Alongside me, Nate Mollahan, Scott Cheatham, and different stat lady tonight. Melissa's a little under the weather, so she's going to take a night off. Got my other daughter, Hannah, here. She's a junior. Wellston High School cheerleader, basketball, and football, and runs track in the spring, so Hannah's going to help us out. Probably won't hear much from her, but she'll be lady behind the numbers tonight. So, Nathan, we were talking a little bit before. You're feeling a little bit better now, aren't you?
Getting better, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, I think he handed that off to me, and then I just kind of discarded it somewhere at work, maybe. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, he turned into the last broadcast. Nate was a little under the weather, too. Scott, we were talking about a little bit before this game here. Makes quite a bit down this year.
Yes, they are. I believe they lost everybody last year. Every one of them kids are either were JV or incoming freshmen, as far as I can tell. Definitely a changed roster for Meigs. Same coaching staff, obviously, from years past, but numbers aren't really big at Meigs either. It doesn't look like this year.
Yeah, no seniors. For the Lady Rockets, of course, Nate and Scott was telling me before you got here, Kennedy Stevens averaging around 14 points a game right now.
Oh, wow.
She's leading the Rockets right now.
She's impressive. That first game we watched her, man, I was like, it's exciting because she's a ball of energy. She's all over the court defensively, of course. You guys know me. I love defense. I love people that give intensity and effort on the defensive side because I think it just drives the whole atmosphere from your bench to the crowd, and everybody feeds off that. And then offensively, she's very explosive offensively. She gets a lot of steals and then drives down and finishes strong.
I had a conversation with Coach Moon, which is the assistant for the Rockets, and he was telling me that he believes 70% of her shots are either layups or off steals.
Huh.
Wow.
That's impressive.
It's all below the three-point line, basically.
Well, she's definitely a little Tasmanian devil out there running around. So I think we're about ready for the national anthem. We'll take a quick break. Be right back with you for the start of the game. Matt Peterson, Nate Mollahan, Scott Cheatham. We'll see you in just a minute.
Keep your athlete in action with Holzer's Saturday morning sports injury clinics. Dr. Kelly Roush and Charles Zurenberg offer Saturday morning sports clinics at Holzer Sycamore in Gallipolis and the Holzer Jackson Clinic on Pattonsville Road every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. during the fall sports season. Dr. Roush and Dr. Z have the experience to keep your athlete in action. No appointment necessary. Walk-ins are welcome.
Caleb Sports and Trophies in Wellston is cheering loud and proud as a sponsor of all area high schools and OU Bobcat football. Whether you need custom trophies, school t-shirts, or the latest sports gear, Caleb's has you covered. Celebrate every touchdown with a trophy from Caleb's, or gear up with school spirit wear. We're your go-to spot for all things sports and school pride. Swing by Caleb Sports and Trophies at 7 South Ohio Avenue in Wellston, or call 740-855-4747. Caleb is your local champion for quality gear and great service. Caleb Sports and Trophies, proud to support Bobcat football and your local community.
Blackburn Home Furnishings. Hi, this is Deborah Blackburn from Blackburn Home Furnishings in Nelsonville. I am personally inviting you to join us in celebrating the biggest event ever at Blackburn Home Furnishings, our retirement sale. That's right, after 80 years of serving our community, we have decided to close our doors and everything must go. Saving store-wide on Norwalk, Bassett, Flex Steel, and many other name brands. Hurry in, these deals will not last. Blackburn Home Furnishings is located at 950 East Canal Street, Nelsonville, Ohio.
Your home for Wellston Rockets basketball, AM 1330 WYPC and Fox Sports 105.3 FM.
All right, Rocket fans, we are back. National anthem is over, so be starting this one here as soon as they announce the starting lineups. We were talking about Meigs being a little bit down. I mentioned they have no seniors, only 3 juniors, so a lot of freshmen, sophomores. They don't look very big, so I think we definitely have a favorable matchup here this evening.
Yeah, last year, Scott, of course, coming into this year, we lost 2 seniors last year that probably the 2 tallest girls we've had in a long time in a program. Of course, your daughter, and then Sammy Cottrell, right, was her name? And so at all times, we had the size advantage on the fort at all times.
So it looks like you're starting 5. If we can see down there so far, we got Kennedy Stevens, Maggie Lambert, Maddie Boggs, Emma Moon, and Emma Maynard. So that's going to be your starting 5. And for Meigs so far, we got number 13, Braylon Hubbard, a junior. Number 14, Allie Heisel, I believe is how you say her name, also a junior. Number 21, Taylor Johnson, who's a freshman. Number 22, Kayla Boyd, another freshman. And number 30, Brinley Ward, a freshman. So freshman, 2 juniors.
That's really good for the program. You know, next few years, they could be a really solid team in Tri-Valley.
You know, Matt, I was telling Scott, we coached that little 4th and 5th grade girls team. We went to Alexander last week to play in the Hocking Valley League, and just to show you the talent that's out there coming up in the league for the girls' side, the girls' Trimble team beat the Nelsonville Trimble team 50-0. The girls' Trimble the 6th grade team beat the Nelsonville 6th grade team 50-0. The 5th grade Trimble team beat our 5th grade team 42-2. Ooh.
Wow.
There's some really good teams there. Now, we're a first-year learning team, you know, but still, there's a lot of talent coming up through the TVC.
So they've announced the starting lineups. Opening tip. Coming your way, Maddie Boggs to jump for the Lady Rockets. And I believe that is number 14, Allie Heisel, in the circle for the Marauders. And for those of you that may be tuned in on the radio, the game is also available on Total Media YouTube live tonight if you want the live broadcast. Tip goes the Rockets' way. Emma Maynard inside
pass
to Maddie Boggs, right off the glass, and good. Good start for the Lady Rockets. Push the ball up the floor. Now in a full court press. Ball inbounded to Heisel. Back to number 21, Taylor Johnson. To 13, now Taylor Johnson has it again, and she walks. So briefly got it to Braylon Hubbard, but couldn't retain it.
Looks like Coach Brace is going to test their youth dribbling skills right now in this press, because we actually put a little pressure on.
Quick inbound pass to Emma Moon, no good off the glass. Loose ball, and they're going to call a jump ball. That was Maggie Lambert in a little bit of a tussle with Hubbard.
Looks like the Rockets are right back in that press.
Stay in there. So number 21 is going to inbound to number 13, Hubbard. Hubbard back to number 21. That's Taylor Johnson. Johnson trying to get around. Gets the ball into the middle to number 30. Finally passed to Hubbard. Now to number 30, cutting in the middle. Has to stop dribble. And taken away by Maddie Boggs. And Kennedy Stevens will bring it up at the point now as she crosses half court. So giving her some space. Stevens right wing to Moon. I'm sorry, right elbow. Emma Moon has it to Maggie Lambert at the foul line. Now Maggie Lambert cuts across. Shot. Emma Maynard for 3. No good. Rebound. Maddie Boggs off the glass. Draws a foul. Shot doesn't go, but she'll go to the line for 2.
I bet Maddie Boggs should have a great game tonight with her size. She's one of the biggest girls out on the floor for us right now.
Yeah, something we say every game we watch, or we call when we went with Maddie in the game. She's one of those role players. She's like the Dennis Rodman out there on the field or on the court. You know, she's getting his rebounds and diving out of bounds, just the hustle plays.
So Boggs' first shot is good. So we'll see if she can complete the play here. And second shot is good.
Nice roll.
So 4-0 Lady Rockets, still in the press. Inbound to number 14 is 21, back to Johnson. Now Johnson off to number 14, Heisel. Heisel dribbles through, gets past Kennedy Stevens, gets past Maddie Boggs, and Maddie Boggs will trip her. So we'll reset. So that's Boggs' first on the evening.
Scott, I saw you were clapping your hands like, oh, you can't let him split that double team like that right there.
No, not at all.
I'm sure Coach will talk to him about that. Looks like they had him stop there, and then, of course, you just got skinny, got in between of them.
Technically, they had the third defender to the baseline there, too, as well.
So Hubbard dribbles in, back out to number 14, Heisel. And they're going to get Emma Moon.
Yep.
On a little bit of a reach.
It's good to see Kennedy Stevens out there looking healthy. Last game we called, she was feeling pretty rough under the weather.
Not feeling herself, that's for sure. So Johnson to inbound. Now gets it to 14, Heisel. Heisel looking for room in the middle, has to dribble back out. Now dribbling around the top of the key. Kennedy Stevens tips it away. Out of bounds off Kennedy Stevens, but that's the defense we're used to seeing.
Yeah.
So she is feisty.
She'll definitely put pressure on the ball.
So now Johnson to inbound from our side. Guarded by Maggie Lambert. And finally gets it into Heisel, and they're going to call 5 seconds.
Good defense by the Rockets.
Yes, sir.
Meigs looks slow trying to develop something right there.
I mean, you can really tell that Meigs has got 3 young kids out on the floor with 2 other, I think a junior, 2 juniors, correct?
So Kennedy Stevens, nice cut, Emma Moon inside. And
nice
there it goes,
finish.
have an opportunity for a 3-point play. What a good look by Emma Maynard to see that on the back cut. So Emma Moon's first trip to the line, an opportunity for a 3-point play. And shot is up and good.
Nice.
So knocks it down, 7-0 Lady Rockets. Johnson inbound to Hubbard. Now over to Heisel. Heisel trying to dribble up the right-hand side. Gets past Emma Moon, nice crossover. Inside again past Maggie Lambert, and it's going to be tipped and knocked out of bounds off of number 22, Kayla Boyd. And it'll go the Rockets' way.
Number 14 for Meigs in the open floor has got some pretty decent handles.
Yeah, that's twice she's gotten past some pretty tight coverage. So Kennedy Stevens now has it. Taking her time. Now has it in Wellston's side of the court. Guarded by Hubbard, now off to Emma Moon on the right elbow. Moon looking for somebody. Maggie Lambert cuts to the foul line, shot up from the foul line. Maggie Lambert off the glass, no good. Initially rebound Kennedy Stevens, but she'll kick it out of bounds. It'll be Meigs' ball.
Yeah, Kennedy was textbook box out right there. She had the position on the defender and just couldn't handle the ball when it came down into her hands.
So Lady Rockets still in that press. Johnson to Hubbard, back to Johnson, double team now. Tries to get it, Maddie Boggs tips it, pushes up to Emma Maynard. Easy shot off the glass and good.
Very unselfish play by Boggs right there by looking ahead.
Yep. Yeah.
So 9-0 Lady Rockets, 5:39 left in the first quarter. And we've got a quick timeout called here, I believe, by Meigs. So with that, we'll take a break. Matt Peterson, Scott Cheatham, Nate Mollahan will be right back.
Our family works hard so we can serve your family. That's the motto at Ramey's Used Cars, which is located 7
Hi, this is Nick Bigley, commercial and agricultural lender with Merchants National Bank in Athens, here to remind you that our roots are here in Southern Ohio. We are a real community bank. Many of us were born and raised in the hometowns that we serve. Some banks have local branches, but at Merchants National Bank, we have local roots. Merchants National Bank, safe, sound, secure. A real community bank. Member FDIC. Merchants National Bank is a proud sponsor of Ohio University Athletics. Go Bobcats!
The Bobcats play here. Fox Sports 105.3 FM.
$200 per month. Come visit us on North Columbus Road, less than 5 minutes from campus, or online at visithughwhite.com. And remember, if the deal is right, it must be Hugh White.
This is your home for Ohio football. The Ohio Sports Network from Learfield, presented by Holzer.
August was born 3 pounds, 9.8 ounces. When I first saw him, it was a whole range of emotions. There's stuff I still want to do. Being a young dad, it's not giving up. It's shifting. I look through his eyes. I can envision a whole future with him already. To throw the first football to him, give him ice cream for the first time. My life is now...
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Sorry about the confusion there. Lost connection with the main network. Had all kinds of commercials playing. In that time span, Lady Rockets now up 11-0. And number 14 for Meigs, Allie Heisel, has the ball going up the left-hand side. Gets past Maddie Boggs again. Now he's going to have a shot from the wing for 2, and it's good.
Nice shot.
So Meigs finally on the board as Heisel converts. Maddie Boggs got to make a little bit of effort.
Yeah.
Better effort right there. So Kennedy Stevens now has it for the Lady Rockets, and she'll get it past half court. Guarded by Hubbard. Now off to Moon at the right elbow. Moon guarded tight by number 30, Brinley Ward. Now Moon passed her off the glass. No good. Rebound Meigs. So Johnson has it going the other way for Meigs.
Meigs on the fast break.
Has a chance to convert here. Kennedy Stevens straight up. Good defense. And they're going to get Johnson on a travel when she tried to get the ball back. It's a nice job, Kennedy, by not giving up ground.
Yeah, I thought we was going to bail him out right there, honestly, on the whistle.
So Kennedy Stevens has it on the inbound for Boggs.
You see the frustration on the Meigs ladies' faces down there, man. You kind of feel bad for them right now already.
So Stevens guarded by Hubbard. Maynard to the left elbow. Now Maggie Lambert inside to Boggs. Boggs trying to get a layup off the glass and draw a foul. So no good on the shot, but she'll head to the stripe.
For me, being a post player right there, Maddie had her to the middle. She pulled through and went back up to her, which would be her weekend. She's right-handed. She should have just went ahead and kept going and finished on the right side. But regardless, she got to the foul line, which
opportunity for points. That's it. Her first shot, no good off the back of the rim.
She's the leading scorer right now, 6 points. She's had a good start.
Yeah, she's came out playing really, really good in the press defensively and got some nice open shots off of that as well.
So she has 6, Maynard has 2, Moon has 3. And her second shot is good, so give her 7. Now inbound to Heisel. Heisel guarded by Boggs. Now it's going to go back to Johnson. Johnson running point. It's going to be double teamed by Stevens and Maggie Lambert. Stevens has a steal. If she can come up with it, does. It looks ahead to Maggie Lambert on a fast break. Layup right-hand side off the glass, no good. Rebound Moon. Put back, no good. Rebound Meigs. So Wellston couldn't convert on the steal opportunity created by Stevens. Now Johnson has it going the other direction. Now over to Heisel, left-hand side for 3 from the elbow. No good. Going to go back outside, gets her own rebound, does Heisel inside. Ball's tipped from behind by Maggie Lambert and corralled by Emma Maynard. So Emma Maynard's pushing it up the left to the other side, looks ahead, is going to throw it away, looking for Moon. And that ball eventually comes up with it as Hubbard. Now she's back to Johnson. So Johnson has it at the top of the key. Dribbles off, nope, going to stay right there. Loses her dribble, now she's in trouble. Has to get it to Hubbard at the right elbow, back to Johnson. Now Johnson's going to drive the middle, puts up a quick shot, and it's off the glass and good.
I believe she traveled right there.
Might have, but she got away with it nonetheless. 12-4 now. Lady Rockets lead, 2:24 left. Maddie Boggs looking for a shot, puts it up off the glass and good. Good, strong move.
Had 3
Maddie
people
Boggs
on her.
Yeah, that's the second strong move she's had.
So now Wellston out of the press. Heisel has it, top of the key, guarded by Lambert, tight. Loses it, now Kennedy Stevens has it on a breakaway. She'll have a right-handed layup, off the glass and good. So 16-7, just like that, coming out of the timeout, things turn around. So Heisel has it coming the other way. Now Kennedy Stevens, Maggie Lambert double team her. She gets past him, fakes a shot from the foul line. Now it's Johnson from the foul line. No good, rebound Maddie Boggs. But Boggs tight by Hubbard, has to get it to Kennedy Stevens. Now everything back off. So now Kennedy guarded by Hubbard. Hubbard now tight on Kennedy Stevens right as she passes half court. Kennedy getting a little bit loose with the dribble. Crossover move, inside layup.
Nice.
That's a great move.
Yeah.
Nice job, Kennedy Stevens.
Yeah, she don't have a lot of size, but she's very strong and athletic. Great move. Finish right there.
What crossover? I mean, that got her all the space she wanted. I mean, she went one way, the Meigs defender went the other, and here she is at the foul line.
And she did a great job right there, not carrying the ball. She did a good job keeping her hand on top of the ball because I think the coaches, Meigs coach was wanting to carry. So, yeah.
Couldn't convert on a three-point play, but Emma Moon gets the rebound on the foul shot. Now Kennedy hasn't turned over, number 22, over to Johnson. Now 21 Johnson gets it to Heisel at the left-hand side. Now Heisel right past Maddie Boggs again, but it's off Heisel.
You see the Wellston, you can see, looks like they're gassed a little bit right now, guys.
Maddie normally plays a lot better defense than that. Like I said, that's a couple times she's just let it right by. So Kennedy Stevens now guarded tight by Hubbard, off to Maynard at the right elbow. Maynard dribbles left, looking for a three-point shot, can't get it. Kennedy Stevens for three from the wing, no good. It's going to be tipped out of bounds off of Maggie Lambert, is what they'll say. Her and Johnson were contending, so Johnson will inbound for Meigs.
I would have to speak with the coach, but I'd say if Kennedy Stevens develops a solid three-point shot with that dribble drive action she has, wow.
Oh, my. So now inside to number 30, Ward. Shot just short of the foul line, off the glass and good. So 12 seconds left in the first quarter, 16-9 your score. Kennedy Stevens looking for last shot with 6 seconds left. Off to Emma Moon's going to put it up for three, no good. Rebound Meigs going the other way. 1 second left, they won't get a shot off. So you score at the end of one, 16-9, Lady Rockets, and I thought, you know, there for a while it looked like we were going to run away with it, but Meigs coming around.
Yeah, credit the Meigs team, you know, for not giving up.
Yep, absolutely.
So Heisel with the ball handle and a couple nice shots has been the story so far for Meigs. Of course, right now, I believe Maddie Boggs leads all scorers in the ball game with 9 points. We'll get you right back here for the second quarter. I'm Matt Peterson, Nate Mollahan, Scott Cheatham. You're listening to Lady Rocket Basketball on Fox Sports 105.3 FM, 1330 WYPC AM. We'll be right back.
Southeast Appalachian Regional Community Health of Ohio is proud to present The Search Project. The Search Project through the Jackson County Health Department is a program designed to decrease the negative impacts of COVID-19 and other public health issues and promote healthy behaviors through the deployment of community health work. The project is funded by CDC and serves 11 counties in southeastern Ohio. For more information, contact the Jackson County Health Department at 740-935-6322.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Start of the second quarter. Kennedy Stevens now has it guarded by Hubbard. To Maynard, the right elbow. Maynard driving inside left, trying to find room in the paint. Tries to get it to Maggie Lambert, does after it's tipped. Maggie had to fight for that one. Now inside to Kennedy Stevens, and Kennedy walked just a little bit, saw that left foot jump. So he'll get Kennedy Stevens on a travel. Now Meigs ball, Johnson to inbound. Now gets to Heisel. So Heisel going to run point. Gets it past half court, guarded by Stevens. Now off to Johnson, right elbow. Johnson has a clear lane for three and hits it. So Johnson from the elbow completely unguarded. Maggie Lambert and Emma Moon both in the vicinity. Couldn't decide which one wanted to guard her. It cost him, so 18-12. Meigs within 6. Kennedy Stevens has it, guarded tight by Hubbard as she passes half court. Crossover move, has room in the left, kicks out to Emma Moon for three, and it's good.
That's a very unselfish play by Kennedy Stevens.
So we're going to give Emma Moon 2 on that instead of 3. And my correction there, 21 Johnson has it to the right elbow for Meigs. Drives inside, bunny jumper. No good, rebound Maddie Boggs. So Boggs to Kennedy Stevens. So Wellston has it going the other way. Stevens past half court. Hubbard on her. Maynard right elbow. Guarded tight by number 22, Kayla Boyd. Good defense by Kayla Boyd. Emma Maynard gets by her. Layup and good, and she'll draw a foul in the process. So she had to earn all 2 of those points so far.
Yeah, I think they've been trying to set that play up the last couple of times on the court, and Emma's been really wanting to get in the basket. 2 times down the court last time when Kennedy passed her the ball, she was wide open in the corner. But I think the traffic didn't allow Emma to see her. But good to see her get to the basket right there and score right there, Matt.
3-point play, no good. Rebound, Emma Moon. Over Heisel. Moon put back up, no good. This time rebound Johnson. So Meigs will have it going the other direction. Wellston will get back. Johnson's going to keep it. Now has the top of the key over to Boyd, right elbow. I'm sorry, wing, now back to Heisel at the elbow. Heisel dribbling off to her right, just a tad, trying to get it inside. Tip, Kennedy Stevens. Kennedy trying to come up with it, has to stop. Now she'll get it to Maggie Lambert. Maggie has the top of the key. Still has her dribbles. She'll take it now. Maynard right elbow. Maynard inside. And she'll get pushed from the back. See if they call that on the floor. They do. And that foul's going to be on number 22, Kayla Boyd. And that'll be her first. So all things considered, Kayla Boyd, the freshman, in the last couple of possessions, played pretty good defense.
Yes, she has. I'm not 100% sure what handed Emma Maynard is, but she has taken, that drive is 2 times left-handed to that side of the floor towards the middle. You know, most kids that when you're non-dominant hand, they don't usually go to it a lot. So if that is her non-dominant hand, kudos to that kid.
That's actually 3 in a row, Matt, or Scott, that she's drove with the left hand in the same spot.
Okay.
Yeah.
My correction, they did not call that on the floor. That was on a shot. Emma Maynard hits 1 of 2, so she hits the second one. 23-12 your score here in the second quarter. Lady Rockets up over Meigs. Heisel has it, going to go to Johnson at the right elbow. Now Johnson back to Hubbard at the top, back to Heisel at the left elbow. Now Heisel dribbles to the top of the key, goes to Johnson. Johnson looking for a shot, back to Heisel for 3 from the elbow. Off the rim, no good. Rebound is going to eventually go to Maddie Boggs, and she'll get it back to Kennedy Stevens. So good opportunity there for Meigs moving the basketball, just couldn't convert. Stevens guarded by Hubbard. Now gets to Moon at the elbow. Moon on the left-hand side, dribbles to the middle, double team. Going to go inside to Stevens. Ball's going to be tipped off of Johnson. Out of bounds, so Wellston will retain possession.
That's going to be a hard pass for Kennedy Stevens to get down there with her size. Not saying it won't get there, but it's going to have to be a good one.
Now off the inbound is Emma Moon, and she'll be fouled by Johnson on the shot. So Emma Moon will go to the line for 2. And now Meigs, they've got an opportunity to keep themselves in this game, but making those kind of mistakes, it's going to hurt them.
Yeah.
At the line for the Rockets.
There's a couple of big foul shot opportunities for the Lady Rockets. Emma Moon went 1 of 2 the last time, or I'm sorry, Emma Maynard 1 of 2 last time. We'll see what Kennedy Stevens does here. I'm sorry, Emma Moon. I'm losing these names. Moon's first shot is good. So we're going to mute Nate here for a second as he takes a call. Hayden Milliken calling from the radio to see what he has to say. So Emma Moon, shot is good. So she hits both of hers, 25-12, Lady Rockets lead. Boyd is going to inbound to Heisel. Now Heisel has it for Meigs. He's going to go across half court. Now Heisel to the left to Johnson, guarded by Stevens. Johnson, Heisel, wing for 3, blocked by Maddie Boggs. That's going to go out of bounds eventually off of Boyd, so Wellston will get it back.
It was a nice defensive play by Maddie Boggs to get out there from the block.
So now Maddie Boggs is going to inbound to Kennedy Stevens. Stevens going to push it past half court. Taking her time now does. Hubbard on her tight as soon as she crosses. Kennedy Stevens bounce pass to Maggie Lambert, right elbow. Lambert across court to Maddie Boggs. Boggs inside to Stevens, double team. Still finds a way to get the shot up, but no good. Rebound Boggs. Put back off the glass, no good. Rebound this time number 30 for Meigs. That's Brinley Ward. And Ward will draw a foul.
Out of that whole series right there, the Rockets moved the basketball. I believe we passed it 5 times. And I think other than the 5 passes, other than that, 3 different players had an opportunity to score off rebound.
So even if you didn't get something, that's the thing you want to see.
Yep.
So Heisel now has it off the inbound by Boyd. Past half court. She'll be picked up by Maggie Lambert at the top of the key. Loses her dribble inside to Ward. Ball loose. Corralled by a new player for Meigs we haven't called yet, number 31, but that shot's blocked.
It's number 2 for Maddie Boggs.
So Maddie Boggs has a second block of the evening. Gets it to Kennedy Stevens. And number 31, Lakin Riddenauer, is the player that checked in for Meigs. So Emma Moon has it at the left elbow for the Rockets. Now bounce pass to Maddie Boggs. Now over to Maggie Lambert at the wing. Lambert shot up, no good. Rebound Heisel going the other direction. Heisel going up the left-hand side, gets past Lambert and kicks it out of bounds. So another lost opportunity for Meigs.
That was Hayden calling and checking on us, making sure we were doing okay, because he knew we were having some issues last couple of weeks. He wanted to say, give a shout out to everybody. So Hayden's always that guy in the sky looking out for us.
Attaboy, Hayden. We appreciate your help, buddy. Kennedy Stevens now past half court. Hubbard on defense gets a tip, but Kennedy gets it back. Now to Emma Moon. Loose with the ball, trying to find a lane. Cuts to the basket. Inside, trying to get a shot up, and does. Off the the backboard, no good. Maggie Lambert on the putback, no good. Now we have a jump ball on a rebound attempt. So a lot happened right there. I'm not sure I got that call quite right, but that's as close as we can come. Arrow goes Meigs' way. So Boyd will inbound to Heisel. Heisel taking her time. Maggie Lambert will be on her, but she tries to get it to number 31, tipped by Kennedy Stevens on a breakaway. Right-handed layup off the glass and good.
Just kind of hope to see a windmill dunk on that.
27-12.
You and everybody else in the crowd.
Right, 27-12, Lady Rockets lead. 3:33 left and counting. Heisel with the ball now for Meigs, off to Boyd, right-hand side. Boyd gets it to Hubbard, right wing for 3. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Maddie Boggs. So Kennedy Stevens will have it. And really, what's killing Meigs right now is they just cannot contend underneath on a lot of those rebounds.
Yeah, they're definitely, our size is definitely hurting them right now.
So Kennedy Stevens cuts. Nice pass by Kennedy Stevens to Boggs. Untouched in the middle for 2. So what a good look by Kennedy Stevens. 29-12, 3 minutes. Heisel has it for Meigs. 2-3 zone for the Lady Rockets. Now over to number 30, Ward. Off the glass, no good. Rebound, Kennedy Stevens, and she'll try to push it. Gets past just about all the defenders. Nice pass across court to Moon. Moon will lose it, but Heisel will tip it out of bounds.
Really nice pass right there. A lot of velocity on that pass.
If I'm not mistaken, I think that's 6 straight possessions on the Marauders side with shot attempts and no buckets.
Yeah, that's tough. Tough if you're trying to hang around and stay in a game. Emma Maynard trying to rebound under her own basket, taking all kind of time. Finally does. It's picked up eventually by Boyd, and it'll be a jump ball called as Maddie Boggs tries to fight it away from her. This time Arrow will be with Wellston.
Maddie leads the Wellston Rockets with 5 rebounds right now. She's been kind of dominating the boards.
11 points.
Yeah, and points too.
So thanks to Hannah for those numbers. Emma Maynard for 3, and it's good.
Nice shot.
So that's a dagger shot coming late for the Lady Rockets. 32-12, up 20. 2:32 left. Heisel with the ball now for Meigs. Comes across half court, still in a 2-3 is Wellston. Maggie Lambert will pick up Heisel. Now Boyd for 3 from the elbow. No good, but it's going to be rebound Hubbard. Now Maddie Boggs trying to get it away from her. Another jump ball. So Meigs will retain possession. So Maddie Boggs the story right now for the Lady Rockets. Uncharacteristically, Maggie Lambert has no points. So number 31, Rittenauer, shot from the wing, no good. Rebound Heisel, she tried to put it up, it was blocked, but blocked out of bounds by, I think Emma Maynard got credit for that one.
Looked like Maggie Lambert on my end, but maybe it was Emma.
I'm not sure. Similar haircuts, and I couldn't see the numbers.
I understand.
So shot by Rittenauer, no good. Rebound Maggie Lambert. She's on a breakaway, trying to go right-hand side. Throws it up in the middle, no good. High off the glass. Kennedy Stevens on the putback. Maggie tried to sneak back in bounds, but couldn't get it before she caught it, so it'll be Meg's ball.
I think I saw the official throw his hat off, indicating the receiver was out of bounds. Did not.
Got to get those football references when we can.
That's definitely a no-win situation. It's either going to be out of bounds on you or it's out of bounds on you.
So Heisel to Boyd. Boyd dribbles to the top of the key now. Guarded by Maggie Lambert. Lambert's going to come out and play tight. Now Ward has it. Right elbow, nice little move. Has to pick up her dribble. Heisel for 3. No good. It's going to be rebound Arizona Wiseman. So she'll kick it to Kennedy Stevens, now going the other direction. 1:35 and counting left in the second quarter.
Maynard
right elbow for three, wide open.
Oh,
no good. Come on, Matty Boggs. Arizona Wiseman gets the rebound, but another jump ball, this time going Wellston's direction. So I'm not sure. Matty Boggs must be tired. She's going to come out of the ball game now. Checking in for her is number 13, Emma Gillespie. So you're 5 on the floor now. Emma Moon, Emma Gillespie, Kennedy Stevens, Emma Maynard, and Arizona Wiseman. So Maggie Lambert, Matty Boggs both getting a little bit of a break here at the end of the first half. I'll get it out eventually. Maynard has it now. Going to dribble to the right-hand side, kicks across to Gillespie, through her hands, and it's going to be number 31, Rittenauer, on a breakaway. Kennedy Stevens picks her up. Rittenauer has to kick it back out to Boyd. Boyd for three from the top, high off the glass, no good. Rebound 23, back to Boyd. Shot no good, rebound Ward. So now Heisel. All those shot opportunities for Meigs, nothing doing. Heisel has it now, and oh my goodness, she walked and they didn't call it. Now Boyd has it to the left elbow, guarded by Gillespie. Dribbles to the top of the key, he's going to kick back to Rittenauer. Rittenauer looking for a shot, can't find it, loses her dribble. Eventually gets it to Heisel. Heisel's going to try to get a shot, number 23, can't get it. Boyd puts it up from the elbow, high off the glass, no good. Rebound Rittenauer, another putback shot, no good, and that one stays in bounds, tip back. Kennedy Stevens comes up with it. So finally Wellston gets the ball back.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe Meigs' last bucket was 2 minutes into this quarter.
A long time ago. Kennedy Stevens gets the assist to Emma Moon on that layup. So Moon with another 2 points. 34-12, your score with 20 seconds left in the half. Now Heisel driving in the middle. Nice move, nice shot,
nice
but no
floater.
good. Can't get it to go. Emma Maynard has it. Going to push it up the floor to Emma Moon. Off the glass, no good, misses the layup. Rebound Rittenauer with 7 seconds left going the other direction. Rittenauer's going to try to get a shot here. Does for three.
Nice shot,
good.
nice shot.
Rittenauer hits it as the buzzer runs out.
I'll tell you guys, watching Gillespie coming off the bench, she's fast.
Quick.
She gets in the court really quick.
Played really tight defense right there.
Didn't mean to cut you off there, Matt.
No, that's good. That's the kind of stuff we need. Not sure what happened. I mean, they gave Rittenauer a wide open shot. There were players in position to make a play, but it didn't happen.
No.
That's a great shot by her.
So way to fight back. Before we take a break, Wellston community lost another big impact member of the community here. Mike Lackey passed away at the age of 68 years old.
Yes,
I want to give a shout out to Jordan and Deb and the rest of the family.
Yep.
Mike was a teacher for, my goodness, probably 30 years plus, administrator for 5 or more. I think he had total 35 years in the school system. I had him, I'll be on the record as saying Mike was the first teacher to give me after school detention.
Well, I'll tell you, I had him twice.
Yeah.
8th grade twice. And a funny story about that, and that's the impact that he has on everybody is like, of course, the first year around, I kind of, was going down the wrong route, I guess. Of course, Scott, me and you graduated together. Well, actually, we should have. I stayed in 8th grade 1 year.
Yeah.
You moved ahead. But, with that all being said, I was, I wasn't the kid that I should have been. And so the next year, going to 8th grade, a lot of teachers didn't really treat me the best because of my reputation. Mike was one of those guys that pulled me to the side and it's basically, roundabout way said, you have potential. Don't sell yourself short. And then I stepped up, and then I ended up getting student of the month that year, or before the end of the year. And that's something that stuck to me to this day. You know what I mean? That means a lot to me. That I think about that a lot. It's like, because there's a lot of kids out here, and we've coached and we know, and some of us have been those kids that need someone to believe in them. Not to push them to the side. So you know what? I'm just going to treat you like everyone else does. But when someone looks at you and says, I believe in you, like he did on a lot of kids, not just me, that's a teacher. That's someone that is with you for the rest of your life. And everything I've ever accomplished in my life, Mike has something to do with that. And I believe that. And he's one of those guys going to be greatly missed.
Yes, he is. He is definitely our community mourns right now. I've had him on my mind for a couple of days. Jordan as well.
Jordan's a great guy.
I got to coach with Jordan. He was on the staff. I believe it was my first 2 year. I take that back. Not my first year, but my second year. And Mike would come to the games with Jordan, to watch Jordan. And I'd talk to Mike. Had Mike as a teacher as well. Just a great man.
Yeah.
Great man.
One of the nicest guys you ever meet. I sent Jordan a message earlier in the week. Of course, I joke about him being the first teacher to give me detention, but he's always a fair guy.
Very fair.
Anytime I bumped into him in my adult life, I told Jordan, I said, he was always one of the guys who wanted to catch up, to see what I've been up to. Just all-around great guy. Can't say enough about what he meant to the community. Huge fan of Rocket sports,
yes,
especially basketball. Of course, Jordan is a big part of the basketball program, played here for a few years in high school. So we want to make sure we mention that. Keep the Lackey family in your thoughts and your prayers, especially around the holiday season. Mike will be greatly missed, so shout out to Jordan, Deb, and the rest of the family. On that note, we'll take a break and get you back here for the second half shortly. I'm Matt Peterson, Nate Mollahan, Scott Cheatham, and Hannah Peterson helping us out on stats. We'll be back here in a few.
Keep your athlete in action with Holzer's Saturday morning sports injury clinics. Dr. Kelly Rausch and Charles Zurenberg offer Saturday morning sports clinics at Holzer Sycamore and Gallipolis, and the Holzer Jackson Clinic on Pattonsville Road every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. during the fall sports season. Dr. Rausch and Dr. Z have the experience to keep your athlete in action. No appointment necessary. Walk-ins are welcome.
This is Fox Sports Radio, 1330 WYPC AM Wellston and 105.3 FM Jackson.
Booth Insurance Agency has been serving Jackson and Vinton counties and all of southeastern Ohio areas since 1955. We are proud to be affiliated with Range, Ohio Mutual, Progressive, and Western Reserve Insurance Companies. We can provide you with automobile, homeowners, and business insurance. We are a complete insurance agency here to get you the best insurance possible. We shop for the best rates so you don't have to. Call David at 740-596-5815 for your free no-obligation rate today, or visit boothinsuranceagency.net.
SF Restoration specializes in masonry restoration in Wellston, Ohio, with unmatched industry expertise. From chimney repair and caulking and tuck pointing to cleaning and deck coating, we've got you covered. Our team is quick to respond to inquiries and can provide a fast turnaround time for appointments. Whether you need waterproofing, concrete repair, stonework, or foundation services, we have the skills to deliver exceptional results. We also specialize in commercial work and window glazing and caulking. Contact us today for all your masonry restoration needs. Call 740-418-4880. The Jackson County Health Department's Tobacco and Vape Prevention is an ongoing program providing help to both youth and adults in their efforts to quit smoking or vaping. Nicotine is addictive and is not only in tobacco products but also vaping products. Let the Jackson County Health Department's Tobacco and Vape Prevention program help you in your journey. They have the tools to help you reach your goal of being nicotine-free. Call them today at 740-286-5094, extension 2839, and good luck to all of our area teams this sports season.
Home, it's your sanctuary. It's pajamas at noon and cookies in the oven. It's fingerprints on the wall and heights measured in a doorway. It's the one place in the world that you know better than anyone else. Vinton County National Bank wants to help you build that messy, wonderful, cherished place where you can live a life you love for years to come. That's our promise. VCNB, here for you now, here for your future. Visit vcnbfamily.bank for our construction special. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Southeast Appalachian Regional Community Health of Ohio is proud to present The Search Project. The Search Project through the Jackson County Health Department is a program designed to decrease the negative impacts of COVID-19 and other public health issues and promote healthy behaviors through the deployment of community health work. The project is funded by CDC and serves 11 counties in southeastern Ohio. For more information, contact the Jackson County Health Department at 740-935-6322.
Good people bring good people.
At Buckeye Construction and Restoration, it's the foundation of our projects and our company. What started in a garage with 2 people and a dream now employs over 100 with offices locally in Wellston, Waterford, and Cincinnati. BCR offers competitive salaries, professional development opportunities, and an employee referral bonus program. Join one of the fastest growing companies in the Midwest by calling 833-775-1595 or visit bcrmco.com to apply. BCR, preserving our history with the hands of craftsmen. Your home for Wellston Rockets basketball, AM 1330 WYPC and Fox Sports 105.3 FM.
All right, Rocket fans, we are back here getting ready to start the second half. About 2:50 left on the halftime clock here. We'll talk for a couple minutes about what we've seen so far. Of course, Maddie Boggs right now leads all scores in the ball game, 11 points. Only one foul. So Maddie Boggs still in good shape. Has a couple of blocks, I believe.
Yes, two three-pointers, actually. She's blocked 2 three-pointers.
So Maddie Boggs has been a story for the Golden Rockets. Leading scorers for Meigs, number 21, Johnson, has 5. And number 14, Allie Heisel, has 5 as well. Foul trouble, maybe we were talking about a little bit during the break. Number 21, that's Taylor Johnson, has 3 fouls right now, so might want to pay attention to how much time she spends on the floor. Heisel should still be good, has 2, but that's your 2 leading scorers, also leading fouls, so that's something to keep an eye on.
Yes, absolutely. A couple other players for the Rockets, Maynard with 8, and I believe that's Emma Moon, right, with 9. Listen, you're going to have 3 players in double figures, probably, possibly to end the game. That's a recipe for a win.
Yeah, then you have Boggs, who'd be a double-double.
Absolutely.
How many rebounds does she have now? I just looked and I forgot. She was at 5 when she went out of the game. She has 5. She got 11 points, and so she's right in the perfect spot for a double-double.
Yep.
But like you said, Scott, a lot, people talk about your points a lot over the years, but you get 2 points at a time. Rebounds is the most impressive thing you feel like you've done in your career. And, 11 points versus 5 rebounds, you understand how hard it is to get those 5 rebounds, the work it takes to get that. So impressive work by that young lady in the first half.
For me, I think, I couldn't tell you stat for stat what it was, but my rebounds, I scored, obviously to say I never touched the ball would probably be a big fib. So, because I always felt like I was open when I walked in the gym.
Right.
So you better pass me the ball is what I'm getting at. But my point being said is I felt like there were some games I scored more points off of offensive rebounds.
Yeah.
For me as a coach, I was always at my daughter, great games. She had a couple games through her career where she had close to 22 rebounds. I know twice she had 21. But most of them were defensively. And I'm like, you're rebounding defensively. You can do the same thing on the offensive end and then actually maybe get more points out of it.
Yeah.
So, to me as an offensive player, I'm going after those offensive boards because a lot of times you get put in a position to score again.
Yeah.
And as a coach, I'm telling the player, if you're a foot in front of the rim, then you better shoot it.
Right. That's a great point, Scott. Never really thought about it like that. It's a great point.
And while we're on the subject of rebounds, we mentioned this briefly during the first half. That's the biggest deficit right now for Meigs, in my opinion. They just really, if you look at the players that they have on the floor, they're playing with 5 guards.
Yep.
They really don't have a big that can compete down there underneath with Maddie Boggs. And of course, Arizona Wiseman's taller than Maddie Boggs is. So that's a lot of body down there to try to contend with. So with that, Meigs will have the ball to start the second half. Number 21, Johnson, is going to inbound to Heisel. Now Heisel, past half court, Wellston still in a 2-3 zone. Now Kennedy Stevens almost had to steal on Johnson. Johnson's going to dribble around and it'll get taken away by Maddie Boggs. So Boggs will add a steal.
Great
Looking
unselfish.
ahead to get there. Nice play. Maggie Lambert off the glass. No good. Still waiting on Maggie to get on the board. Put back Boggs and good. So Boggs might have taken a little bit of a shove there. No call. It's still converted. So 36-15 your score.
And right off the bat, like Nathan was talking, another rebound and 2 more points.
That's it. So still waiting on Maggie Lambert to get on the board. We're going to be Maggie Lambert fans for a little bit here. Johnson to Hubbard for 3. No good. It's going to be rebound Emma Maynard. So Maynard's going to keep it herself, go up the left-hand side, guarded by Hubbard. Now Hubbard will back off, and Kennedy Stevens will take over. So Kennedy has the top of the key, guarded tight by Heisel. Gets past Heisel on a left-handed crossover, kicks to Emma Moon. Now Moon dribbles to the middle, over to Maynard, right wing for 3, and it's good.
Nice shot.
Right elbow for 3 is Emma Maynard.
She has a quick shot.
Yes, she does. And just like that, 2 Rockets players in double figures.
So that's Emma Maynard's 11th point on the evening. Heisel has it, going to get it to Ward on the right elbow. Ward dribbles to the middle, top of the key to Hubbard. Now Hubbard has it, left-hand side across to Johnson. Johnson looking for space, gets it to Heisel for 3 from the elbow. It's going to be short off the rim, no good. Rebound Hubbard, immediately shot back up, no good again. Heisel comes up with it. So good hustle play by Heisel, has it left wing guarded by Stevens. I'm sorry, right wing. Now she'll kick it back out and get it to the top of the key by herself. So 2-3. Inside, taken away by Kennedy Stevens. And they're actually going to get Kennedy on a foul. Should have been a jump ball, if anything.
No, I think
nope, they're going to get Hubbard. Hubbard on the hold as Kennedy Stevens was trying to take it from her. It's an interesting call there. So Maddie Boggs will have it trying to inbound to Kennedy Stevens, guarded tight by Heisel.
They got Heisel face guarding Kennedy.
And Kennedy's going to get by her. Now she'll back up. So Kennedy top of the key. He's going to get it to Maggie Lambert. Lambert looking for room around Ward. He's going to go right-hand side into the paint. Puts it up. Off. Nope. Didn't quite hit the glass. No good. Rebound Johnson. Tipped out of bounds by Kennedy Stevens. So Meigs will retain possession.
Yeah, Kennedy, you just never know. When you get the ball, you better be having your head on a swivel, because as soon as you turn around, she's going to be there to put the ball out of bounds like she did right there.
So Heisel has it now top of the key. Guarded by Lambert. Now to Johnson inside to Ward. So Ward still can't get it inside. Almost the exact same result. This time I think they'll get Maggie Lambert maybe?
Yeah,
Yes.
with the body.
Yep. But that's 2 or 3 times now they've tried to feed in the middle in between that zone. There's just nothing there. And Ward winds up losing control of it when she tries to kick it out. So Johnson to inbound now under her own basket. Can't find anybody. Finally gets it to Hubbard. Now Hubbard at the right elbow, guarded tight by Emma Moon. Good defense, Emma Moon. Now across court to Boyd, back out to Heisel, top of the key. So Heisel guarded by Maggie Lambert. Heisel trying to get by, can't. Kicks Johnson over the left-hand side. Johnson picks up her dribble, trying to get it inside to Boyd's, tipped around, and eventually crowd by Emma Maynard, and they're going to call a jump ball as Boyd fights for it. It'll be Wellston ball.
Matt, a lot of times when a team's running, like Wellston's running a 2-3, if you notice that Meigs is trying to overload the top part of that zone, so they've got a foul line person, a guard, and 2 wing players, gives them the 4-2 advantage up top.
They just can't find anything there. Emma Maynard for 3 from the right wing, no good. Rebound Heisel. So Meigs going the other way, and they've got a little bit of a push here. Heisel coming up the right-hand side. Tipped, steal by Kennedy Stevens.
That's a great
and she'll
steal.
have it on a breakaway. Going to have a right-handed layup off the glass, and no good. It's going to be rebound Maddie Boggs. Trying to get it out, and finally does. Emma Moon picks it up, and she's going to be tackled. My goodness, number 13, Hubbard.
Well, she did a good job not having targeting called on that call right there.
Oh, no, they're going to say it went out of bounds off Emma Moon, so no foul call.
The one impressive thing I did see on Maddie Boggs, she's grown as a player. She did not stand up with the basket. That's a travel.
Yep.
She stayed, so that goes down as another rebound for her. Unfortunately, the Rockets turned over.
So Heisel to Hubbard, bunny jumper, right wing, and good. So Hubbard gets it to go. That's Meigs' first point in a while. 39-15 now. I'm sorry, 39-17. Lady Rockets lead. 4:50 left. Kennedy Stevens has it. Going to go inside to Maynard, and she'll draw a foul. Nice pass. Good look. Nate called it out. Kennedy Stevens to Emma Maynard, and she'll go to the line for 2.
Good patience right there by the freshman.
Kennedy's had some really good passes tonight. Honestly, I feel the Rockets have been very unselfish on the break tonight. Everybody's got to touch the basketball. We've just missed some layups, really.
Yeah. So 39-17. Emma Maynard's first shot is good, so that'll make it 40. 4:43 left in the third quarter. So Maddie Boggs, Maggie Lambert in the backcourt. Maynard's second shot is up, and that one is good as well. So 41-17, Lady Rockets lead. Now Heisel has it coming up the floor for the Lady Marauders. Now to the top of the key, Lambert picks her up. Kennedy Stevens going to get another one, and this one will be out of bounds off of Johnson, going the other way.
And she's just waiting on that pass to be thrown. As soon as it's thrown, she jumped on it. So Maynard has 13 points for Rockets, leading the Rockets in points.
Well, as far as who we have on, so Maddie Boggs will check out. In for her is Arizona Wiseman. So that's why Maddie Boggs points went away on the scoreboard. Couldn't figure out what was going on. So trying to inbound to Kennedy Stevens, going to be picked up by Boyd. So turnover by the Rockets. Johnson has it on the left, going to kick it out to 31. Rittenauer for 3, no good. Rebound Johnson, she'll draw a foul by Emma Maynard. I'm almost sure that's who they'll call it on. We'll get the referee's signal here. Nope, going to get Kennedy Stevens on the inside shot. So Johnson will go to the line for 2 for Meigs.
Rockets are really in good shape with fouls right now.
Yeah, that's only Kennedy's first.
Well, that's as aggressive as she plays defensively. You know, a lot of times you get a lot more fouls than she gets. But what we've noticed so far is she don't foul much. She does a good job with body control.
So Johnson's first shot is good.
You're better at defense, obviously, than I ever was. But you know yourself, a lot of times it's not where your hands, it's where your feet are.
Yep.
You get your feet in the right position, your hands are already going to make the play.
So Johnson's second shot, no good. Rebound Kennedy Stevens. Now Kennedy by Heisel up the right-hand side. Trying to go inside to Maggie Lambert and gets a hard shove and draw a foul there.
She's tough. She got right up like it didn't even happen.
And they'll call that on the floor. So that's going to be Heisel's third. So now Johnson and Heisel, 2 leading scorers for Meigs, both with 3 fouls.
Still a lot of
Inbound
basketball.
to Kennedy Stevens.
Nice play.
Going to try a layup, no good. Rebound put back. Maggie Lambert, no good. Rebound Rittenauer. So Rittenauer has it for Meigs, going the other direction. And she'll keep it herself. Gets past half court. Going to be picked up by Lambert.
Better find Heisel.
So Rittenauer looking for room in the middle. Has Heisel left-hand side. Now Heisel's going to drive the basket. Bunny jumper, good. Nice move, Heisel. That kid can play ball.
Good call, Scott.
So inside to Lambert. Meigs on a little bit of a press. Lambert's going to take it herself. Gets up the right-hand side past Rittenauer. Going to try to drive the basket. Puts up a shot blocked by number 21, Johnson. Rebound, Boyd. Now Lambert's going to try to take it away and draw a jump ball, but the arrow's going to stay with Meigs. So Maggie just having a hard time offensively this evening.
Can't find the bottom of the bucket right now. She's got some opportunity. She'll get it.
So now Heisel. Going to be picked up by Lambert. Going to be inside, and we're going to get a timeout called Meigs. So we'll take, that's going to be a full one, so we'll take a minute. I'm Matt Peterson, Nate Mollahan, Scott Cheatham. You're listening to Lady Rocket Basketball on Fox Sports 105.3 FM and 1330 WYPC AM.
Need to expand or remodel your building? Increase your inventory or have access to working capital? Let our experienced business loan team help you grow your business. We specialize in business loans. Ohio Valley Bank, a better way to bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at ovbc.com.
Booth Insurance Agency has been serving Jackson and Vinton counties and all of southeastern Ohio areas since 1955. We are proud to be affiliated with Range, Ohio Mutual, Progressive, and Western Reserve Insurance Companies. We can provide you with automobile, homeowners, and business insurance. We are a complete insurance agency here to get you the best insurance possible. We shop for the best rates so you don't have to. Call David at 740-596-5815 for your free no-obligation rate today, or visit boothinsuranceagency.net.
Your home for Wellston Rockets basketball, AM 1330 WYPC and Fox Sports 105.3 FM.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here after the timeout. Meigs will have possession. Heisel has it off the inbound from Johnson. Johnson has it right elbow, trying to drive right. Stopped by Emma Maynard. Now has to kick it back to number 31, Rittenauer, top of the key. Looks for 3, no good, nothing doing. Now back to Rittenauer is Johnson, back to Johnson. Johnson trying to find room on the right. He's going to drive it inside, get tipped around. And it's going to go out of bounds off of, I believe, number 13, Hubbard. So Wellston will get it back. Maddie Boggs checks back into the game for Arizona. No, I'm sorry, Arizona Wiseman's still here.
She's in for Emma Moon.
Emma Moon's the one that took a break. So Kennedy Stevens double teamed on a trap. But they're going to get number 21, Johnson, on a foul.
I think Johnson disagrees with that.
And that's going to be her 4th. That's going to be team 4th as well. The last thing Meigs needs right now is any kind of foul trouble.
Yeah.
So they're down 19. No, I'm sorry, 21. 41-20 your score. Kennedy Stevens has it off the inbound, driving the basket, puts it up, and nope. Be an offensive foul. Going to call a charge on Kennedy Stevens. She was covered up pretty well by Johnson and Boyd.
Johnson was the one, I believe Johnson was the one that drawed that charge, and she just had the foul on the other end.
Well, at least net positive on that exchange, or break even maybe.
At least maybe in the coach's eyes.
So she'll come out of the game. Emily Bauer, number 23, will check in for Johnson. So Heisel has it coming up the floor, running point. She'll be picked up by Maggie Lambert as she tries to go right inside to Boyd. Nice pass. Boyd's going to put it up quick off the glass, no good. Rebound, Maddie Boggs. So Kennedy Stevens will have it going the other direction. Meigs in a press. Now they'll back off. But Heisel's going to stay tight on Kennedy Stevens. Now trapped by Hubbard. And it's going to go off of Kennedy Stevens. So Hubbard might have got away with just a little bit of a push from the back there.
Yeah, thought so too, Matt.
Nonetheless, off of Kennedy Stevens over towards the scorer's table, so Meigs will take it out in that direction. Boyd inbound to Heisel. Now Allie Heisel past half court. Looking to go inside to Boyd in the middle again. This time triple team's going to be taken away by Maynard. So still no success finding the middle of that zone. Maynard kicks it back to Kennedy Stevens. Now Kennedy tried to slow it down, but she'll be trapped by Bauer. Bauer trying to get the steal. Kennedy Stevens gets by her. Going to have some room in the middle. Kick to Emma Maynard, left for 3. Off the glass, rebound. Maddie Boggs up strong off the glass. Still no good. Can't get the point opportunity. It's going to be a jump ball as Boyd came up with it. Nope, they're going to call over the back foul. We'll see who it's on. number 15, Maggie Lambert. So that'll be her third. And Meigs will have it going the other direction. That's a floor foul, so Hubbard will inbound. So letting them play here a little bit over the last couple minutes. Hubbard to Heisel now.
Builds character.
That's what they say. So Heisel has it past half court. Going to kick to the right wing. Rittenauer looking for room. Trying to go inside to Boyd. Boyd has it, but it's going to be picked up by Maggie Lambert. It's going to be another jump ball. This time arrow would be with Wellston.
Matt, like you said earlier, Meigs keeps trying to, which is the right thing to do, to overload that zone on top of the key and try to get it to the middle at the top of the foul line right there. But Wellston's just got their hands all over.
Yeah, those back three come up and cover that up pretty quick. So inbound, Maddie Boggs to Kennedy Stevens. In a press is Meigs. Heisel on Kennedy Stevens one-on-one. Trying to get by a triple trap. Going to go up to Florida Emma Maynard. Inside to Arizona Wiseman. Puts it up. No good. It's going to go out of bounds. So Meigs will get it back. Arizona Wiseman had a little bit more time there to set up a shot. Just rushed a little bit.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I was going to say I'd like to see her just gather herself, take maybe a dribble right or left instead of just spinning and shooting it. But she'll get it. Coach will talk to her.
So 14, Heisel has it now. Going to kick to the right side to Rittenauer on the elbow. Now to Heisel at the wing. Heisel going to try to drive the basket, gets inside, and took about 4 steps.
She did, but that first step,
was
that
a
was
good one.
A good one.
Good one. I'm not sure who. I think that might have been Emma Maynard on that far left wing, and she got right by her in a hurry. So Kennedy Stevens has it off the inbound now, guarded by Heisel. Number 23, Bauer, coming up, trying to trap, and she does off the right-hand side. Kennedy Stevens by everybody, trying to go inside, loses it. Heisel recovers, so Heisel has it, and she'll get by Kennedy Stevens. Kennedy looks awful tired. Now inside to Hubbard, turns and shoots off the glass. Rebound, Maddie Boggs.
Another board.
Going to get it to Kennedy Stevens.
How many boards does that give her now, Hannah? Maddie Boggs.
So Nate's going to get some numbers here from
9 rebounds.
9 rebounds from Maddie Boggs, so pretty solid night on the boards there. So Meigs with this press is finding a little bit of success.
Yes.
Especially on that trap with Bauer coming over the top. So it looks like they're leaving Heisel one-on-one with Kennedy Stevens. And it's caused Kennedy to lose a dribble a couple times now.
Well, and also what I've noticed is Coach calling another timeout. Rockets were starting to look a little lead-footed, as I call it, or like we were playing in sand again. Calls a timeout, maybe get some air in their lungs, and
be a great time to sub in. You're up 21 points. You got a couple of folks on the bench that come in, the end of the second half and give you some hustle plays right there. So it'll be a good time to fill them in the game right here. But it's always fun watching two players like Stevens and the Heisel for Meigs that are good at what they do just battle each other. It's been fun to watch those two go at it.
So Allie Heisel's a junior. She's still got another year to get better. So look for big things the next couple years, the rest of this year and going into next year for her. Good young player. So Wellston will have it. Maddie Boggs to inbound. So hopefully Kennedy got some breath there with that timeout. So Kennedy will have it. Heisel's going to stay tight on her. Kennedy's going to go right. And she'll back up, stay at the elbow. Heisel tight on her still. So Kennedy tries to cross over, loses dribble, steal Heisel. Heisel going the other way. Maynard coming up from behind. Heisel stops shooting. She'll draw a foul. Stevens, so Stevens just a little bit of an implode right now over the last few possessions.
It looked like she was trying to set her up right there, and Heisel wasn't buying any of it and kind of just picked that off. Good defensive play by Heisel.
Well, I think, those two have been going at it here since Heisel switched on her after the first quarter. They've been going back and forth a little bit. I'm going to take it from you, you're going to take it from me kind of situation.
So Heisel's first shot from the foul line is good. So 41-21, Lady Rockets up 20. Heisel's second shot. No good off the front of the rim. It's going to be rebounded Johnson. Johnson underneath, put back, and she'll draw another foul. This one's going to be on Maynard.
As a coach on foul shots, you do not like seeing those rebounds. You have to box out the second chance opportunities for more free points.
Yeah. Especially with our size disadvantage that we have, or the size advantage that we have.
So Johnson will go to the line for 2 now. First shot is up and good. And new player in for the Lady Rockets, number 12, Brinley Leach. She'll check in for Arizona Wiseman. Emma Moon back in the ball game as well. So 1:07 left in the third, waiting on a second foul shot from Johnson. It's up off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound Kennedy Stevens. Now Kennedy will have it going the other direction, but guess who's there waiting on her? Allie Heisel. So Kennedy trying to cross over. Heisel gets it again. So Heisel's not biting on the crossover. Now she's got numbers. Kennedy Stevens on a push foul and send Heisel to the line for 3. And that'll be Kennedy Stevens' 4th foul.
And I love the hustle play by Kennedy trying to get back and make up a play. But right there, as she grows, she'll get a little bit smarter, a higher IQ right there. You don't get a silly foul. You
don't compact a turnover with a foul at that end of the floor, especially on the layup.
So she's had 2 turnovers and 2 fouls in the last 5 possessions. This all transpired really fast.
Yes.
But give her credit. She plays great. She has a motor and a drive and a high IQ for her being a freshman.
So 41-23, second shot up from Heisel, no good. It's going to be rebounded Emma Moon. Emma Moon's going to take it herself, try to get it out of there. Heisel tips it, be out of bounds off of Heisel. So Wellston will finally get to inbound the ball from their own side of the floor for the first time in what feels like about 5 minutes. Hasn't been that long, but it feels like it.
Heisel's definitely got her hands on the basketball a few times.
Feisty, so inbound now to Emma Maynard. Maynard, foul line spin move, trying to go right. And it's going to be
offensive
foul. As Emma Maynard lowered the shoulder. Boyd actually grabbed it. I thought they were going to call a jump ball. They're going to say offensive foul happened first. So not a lot of good things happening here the last couple minutes for the Lady Rockets.
If this is a tight game, those are the kind of things that makes it tough to win. Luckily, we've got a good lead, and then you can coach on the points to, to fix those things.
So Heisel has it to right elbow, is going to kick to Johnson, top of the key, trying to go left past Leach. Johnson, little bunny shot, tipped. I believe that might have been Maddie Boggs again. Maynard comes up with it to Maddie Boggs, now to Maggie Lambert.
Good ball movement.
So Lambert has the top of the key with Kennedy Stevens on the bench. Maggie Lambert run point. She's guarded tight by Heisel. Trying to go right, gets it to Maynard. Maynard at the right elbow, back to Maggie Lambert, has the top of the key, guarded by Heisel. So Lambert trying to get by Heisel. Inside feed, nice pass to Maddie Boggs. Boggs has to go up strong with it. And it's going to be a jump ball called. Arrow's going to go with Meigs. So 9 seconds left. I think the best thing right now is just for us to get out of here and kind of shore things up a little bit. So Heisel has it, 6 seconds. Going to go to Rittenauer. Rittenauer looking for a shot. Can't find it inside to Boyd. Boyd going to have to kick it back out. Tipped. Maynard has it. Time will run out. So no more damage done, but I think, my goodness, one of the things that you can't have, a good team is going to play disciplined even when they're up 20.
Yep.
And that's something we haven't seen. I think they might have got a little bit of complacency. Yep. Hopefully Coach Brace gets that fixed. So with that, at the end of third quarter, your score, Lady Rockets 41, Marauders 23. I'm Matt Peterson, Nate Mollahan, Scott Cheatham will be back for the fourth quarter right after this.
SF Restoration specializes in masonry restoration in Wellston, Ohio with unmatched industry expertise. From chimney repair and caulking and tuck pointing to cleaning and deck coating, we've got you covered. Our team is quick to respond to inquiries and can provide a fast turnaround time for appointments. Whether you need waterproofing, concrete repair, stonework, or foundation services, we have the skills to deliver exceptional results. We also specialize in commercial work and window glazing and caulking. Contact us today for all your masonry restoration needs. Call 740-418-4880. The Jackson County Health Department's Tobacco and Vape Prevention is an ongoing program providing help to both youth and adults in their efforts to quit smoking or vaping. Nicotine is addictive and is not only in tobacco products but also vaping products. Let the Jackson County Health Department's Tobacco and Vape Prevention Program help you in your journey. They have the tools to help you reach your goal of being nicotine-free. Call them today at 740-286-5094, extension 2839, and good luck to all of our area teams this sports season.
All right, we're back, start of the fourth quarter. Maggie Lambert has it off the inbound for the Lady Rockets. Now she's guarded by Heisel, 41-23 your score. Lambert trying to go left, finally does. Boyd picks her up, has to get it to Maynard. Now back to Emma Moon, top of the key. Moon looking for somebody, no help. Hubbard tight on her, so Meigs really tightened up the defense. Now, pass to Moon intended for Leach.
They got numbers.
Picked off by Rittenauer, has numbers, going to go left hand off the glass, and it's good. So just like that, Scott, to your point, this game is not by any means over. We were talking about during the break. So Maynard has it now, pressed by Boyd, gets by her, but Heisel there to try to pick her up. Now it's going to get it to Maggie Lambert. So Lambert's going to try to set something up at the point. Gets it to Maynard. Inside the middle to Moon, off the feet of Leach, and it's going to be picked up by Maddie Boggs. Going to kick out to Maynard for three.
Big
no
shot.
good off the glass. Nope. And Rittenauer is going to have another breakaway opportunity going right.
Nice
Boggs
hustle.
trying to get up
Boggs
on her.
chasing her
Beautiful
down.
hustle. I love the hustle.
It's going to be out of bounds off of Maddie Boggs, but way to save the points.
Yes, absolutely. Great defensive hustle right there.
And not only the hustle, but to get up there and not foul too.
Yeah.
Because she was going full speed.
So Johnson to inbound. Going to get it to Rittenauer. Tipped by Maggie Lambert. Rittenauer trying to recover, has it to the wing. Maggie Lambert, tight defense, going to have trouble. Gets it to Heisel. Now Heisel guarded by Emma Moon. This is a mismatch. So Heisel finds some room in the middle, trying to get a shot off, kicks it back out to Johnson. Tip, and it's going to be out of bounds, Meigs. Wellston will find regain possession. Looked like a pinball machine there for a second. So Maddie Boggs, Meigs still in the press. Going to get it to Maynard. Now she's by Boyd. Maynard has some room going up the right-hand side, but Boyd coming up behind her.
She just needs to get until they stop her.
You're going to wave that off, see what the call is.
I don't know if you guys heard that or not. Coach wasn't happy with the decision that she made.
And I agree with him. She should have, when she got that far down with the three people sliding across, she should have pulled back, dribble, set it up. You're up. You're up 41-25. You don't have to be in a hurry right now.
So nonetheless, they got Boyd on a body foul. So Emma Maynard to inbound. Gets it to Maddie Boggs. Nice look off the glass and good. Nice inbound pass by Emma Maynard. Find Maddie Boggs on the middle cut. So Heisel has it going the other direction. 43-25, Lady Rockets lead. Gets it to Rittenauer, right elbow. Tight defense by Emma Moon. Rittenauer trying to find Boyd in the middle. And once again, that's just not there for him. And we've talked about that the last quarter. And what they call jump ball? Evidently
like
so.
They did, yes.
Evidently so. Arrow stays with Meigs. So Johnson will have it under her own basket. Going to get it inbound to Moon, or I'm sorry. Nice block by Maddie Boggs, another one. Rebounded by Johnson, and they're going to draw another foul. So Johnson will go to the line for two. That one's going to be on Emma Maynard. But another block by Maddie Boggs.
Maddie Boggs has impacted this game tremendously tonight with her defense and some block shots, numerous points.
9 rebounds, 13 points, and 3 blocks so far. Still got most of the fourth quarter left.
So Emma Maynard's third foul. Johnson's first shot up is no good. Wide right.
Was that blocked by Maddie also?
Yes.
But Maddie's a hustle player. I tell you what, I know talking to Coach, after the first game, she, I think she struggles seeing her impact that she makes, but she's seen it from our perspective. She is a motor out there. She's fun to watch.
So Gillespie checks in for Leach. Second shot, no good. Rebound, Emma Maynard. Now Maggie Lambert trying to push it past Heisel on the right. Now she'll back up. Move to the top of the key, try to set something up, but Heisel's giving her no room whatsoever. Maggie Lambert dribbles towards the middle, kicks it to Emma Maynard. Maynard trying to find some room. Now out to Gillespie, looking for a shot. And they're going to get Gillespie on a walk, but I'm not sure.
I think her, it would have been her left was her pivot. I think he thought that her right was, and when she pulled it, he called a travel.
I was going to say, she was pretty stationary. Anyway, Heisel has it for Meigs going the other direction. Now top of the key is Heisel. Picked up by Maggie Lambert. Shot Hubbard, right wing. Off the glass, good from the bank shot. So 43-27. Meigs still in the press. Emma Maynard has it off the inbound. She'll go left. Nope. Trying to get past Boyd. Boyd has a reach and not called. So Emma Maynard gets it to Gillespie. Gillespie on the right elbow. Completely stationary, looking for room. Gets it to Maggie Lambert finally on a handoff. Lambert trying to get past Heisel now to the left. Going to drop it off to Emma Moon at the elbow. So Moon still has a dribble, now takes it. Going to get it to Emma Maynard, top of the key for 3, off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Maddie Boggs off the glass.
That's
and
a
good.
great offensive rebound.
Nice job, Maddie Boggs. Called her name a lot tonight. That's her 17th point. And who knows how many rebounds.
I believe that might be 10.
10 rebounds.
So Gillespie opened that up. She boxed the Meigs player out, gave Maddie Boggs opportunity to rebound that ball. Good job by Gillespie.
So Heisel to Johnson. Johnson for 3, short. Rebound, Hubbard put back and good. So wait for Hubbard to be there for the putback. 45-29 your score. Meigs trying to claw back in it. In a full court press, tipped by Heisel. It's going to be out of bounds Meigs though. Wellston's not liking that press at all. So number 52, Lizzie Perry, is going to check in for Rittenauer for Meigs. It'll be her first appearance of the evening. So Boggs trying to find somebody to inbound to here. Finally gets it to Maggie Lambert. Maggie Lambert has numbers. Look up, Maggie. She missed Emma Moon.
Yes, she did.
So Maggie kept it herself, and now is going to have to set something up, but she had an opportunity to send Emma Moon on a breakaway and just didn't see her. Lambert going left, dumps it off to Moon at the elbow, guarded by Hubbard to Emma Maynard at the top, guarded by Boyd. Maynard gets past Boyd initially, kicks it off to Emma Moon again. Shot just inside the three-point line, no good. Rebound Heisel.
She traveled right there.
So Heisel's going to have it going the other direction. Maggie Lambert tries to pick her up. Now it's Gillespie. Past Gillespie, shot good from Heisel. And they're fighting back in it. 45-31 now. Lady Rockets still up, 4:12 left in the ball game. Now we're going to get it to Gillespie. Gillespie, man, goodness. And
that's a good call.
Good timeout call there. Things are starting to get out of hand. We'll take a quick break. Matt Peterson, Nate Mollahan, Scott Cheatham. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Home, it's your sanctuary. It's pajamas at noon and cookies in the oven. It's fingerprints on the wall and heights measured in a doorway. It's the one place in the world that you know better than anyone else. Vinton County National Bank wants to help you build that messy, wonderful, cherished place where you can live a life you love for years to come. That's our promise. VCNB, here for you now, here for your future. Visit vcnbfamily.bank for our construction special. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Your home for Wellston Rockets basketball. AM 1330 WYPC and Fox Sports 105.3 FM.
All right, Rocket fans, we're back. Matt Peterson on the play-by-play with Nate Mollahan, Scott Cheatham. We were just talking about during the break, Meigs has no quit. Scotty, that's what you said.
No quit.
They've clawed their way back in this thing and at least make it competitive. It's 45-31 right now. But the Rockets haven't had a whole lot of offensive opportunities. Kennedy Stevens, last we saw, was on the bench with 4 fouls.
She's checked back into the game, looks like.
Well, this, in my opinion right now, this is a time for Kennedy to grow as a player. So far, great game. With 4 fouls, be a smart player now. Keep yourself in the game and be careful.
Yeah. So Wellston will have it on the inbound. Maddie Boggs trying to inbound, now gets to Maggie Lambert. Has
nice
a clean
play.
cut under the rim, off the glass, and Maggie Lambert's first points of the night. Good for Maggie Lambert. 2 points off the glass. Now Heisel going the other way. 47-31 your score. Heisel gets past Lambert, trying to find room in the middle, picked up by Stevens. Hubbard now back out to Heisel. Heisel to the left to Johnson. Johnson has it, dribbles to the top of the key, guarded by Stevens. Now back out to number 52, gets it to Hubbard, and they're going to get Maggie Lambert on a bump foul. That's a good call. So that'll be Lambert's 4th.
Wow, we got 2 with 4 then.
Yeah, we're running out of bodies here.
Yep.
Still 3:42 left and counting.
That's what hurts you with numbers.
Heisel has it on the inbound, trying to go in the middle to Perry. Kennedy Stevens with the steal, now has a breakaway opportunity. Stevens layup off the underneath of the backboard, no good. Be picked up by Johnson. Johnson loses the dribble, guarded tight by Lambert. And a timeout called by Meigs. Since we just took one, we'll stay right with you. They took a full, but man, tell you the story, we didn't have a very good third quarter. And the fourth quarter's just kind of been back and forth. I tell you, since Meigs got into this full court press coming out of the half, it's been a completely different ball game.
Yeah, and what happened was also at the same around the same time, Kennedy picked up her 4th.
Two fouls in about 2 minutes.
And goes out. So we're down to minimal ball handlers. You know, our main guards are sitting on the bench. Makes it a little tough.
Yeah, you see a little bit of frustration in Kennedy because I don't think she's used to having somebody play defense on her, as well as number 14 half from Meigs. And so I think, like you said, Scott, this is a great opportunity for her to grow. You know, get a timeout on the bench, you know, and then sit there and watch the game and kind of think this through. And with her dad being a coach, of course, you know, Mr. Stevens, you know, her dad's going to talk to her at this game, hey, you know, and this is how you grow. And so this is, like you said, Scott, a great opportunity for her to grow. And so we'll see how she finishes this game. You know, one foul left to give, or actually no fouls left to give. She's got 4 fouls. And we need her in this game to finish.
As athletes, we all know not everything's always easy. So
right.
you've got to take these kind of situations and make them learning situations to make you better going forward.
That's it. So Meigs will have it after the timeout. Going to be Johnson inbound to Heisel. Wellston all the way back on defense already, still on a 2-3. Heisel coming up the middle, trying to get to Perry in the middle, does. Perry now kicks to Boyd on the outside, tipped by Maddie Boggs. And it's going to go out of bounds off Johnson, and she tries to get it and can't. So Wellston will have it back, and Meigs still keeping pressure on defense. And why wouldn't they? It's got him back in this game.
No one back there. Yep, that's exactly what I was getting ready to say.
Pass ahead to Emma Maynard, and she can't get it.
I think Coach Bray's seen the same thing I just seen. They had nobody down underneath their basket defensively, and he tried to take advantage of it.
It's a good idea by Maddie Boggs, just threw it a little bit too far in front of Emma Maynard. So Heisel has it inside to Perry again. Perry's going to kick it back out to Johnson, left-hand side, and they're going to get Maddie Boggs on a push foul. But Maddie Boggs, that's only her second in the ball game, so still in good shape there. And she's having what we would assume is probably a career night for her, 17 points. I'm not sure on the rebounds. We'll get those from Hannah here shortly. Heisel 14 to Johnson, left elbow for three. Shot up, no good. Oh, Emma Maynard's got to come up with that rebound. Finally does, because Hubbard can't keep up with it. Now Emma Maynard to Maggie Lambert's going to split the middle of the floor. Up past half court, double team. Gets it out of there. Nice job, Maggie. That's some good handles. Now Maggie trying to go right past Perry, and Perry has to reach, and they'll get her on the foul.
That may be her highest output this year for Maddie. There was a couple games last year that I know she reached rebound-wise in the high teens.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
As far as score, do you remember her high point total by any chance? Or
she's at 17. It's
nice.
probably right.
Oh, Maddie Boggs missed her again.
It's probably right around this. It could be. It goes to her career high. Could be real close.
So Maddie Boggs there tried to inbound. Same idea. Get it past the defense and just overthrew Kennedy Stevens. That one's out of bounds. Going the other direction. 47-31 your score. 2:38 left in the ball game. Heisel has it for Meigs. Goes to Johnson on the left elbow. Johnson trying to get past Maddie Boggs. Double team by Kennedy Stevens. Back out to Boyd. Now Boyd dribbles the top of the key to Ward. Ward for three. Bounces around, no good. Picked up by Johnson. Johnson's going to have a putback opportunity. Throws it up off the glass, no good. This time, going to be out of bounds off of Meigs. I think Hubbard was the last to touch it. So Meigs will stay in a full court press. No, going to say it went off of Emma Maynard. That was not the correct call, but I digress. Johnson has it now, inbound to Hubbard at the left wing, guarded by Maddie Boggs. Inside to Johnson by Maynard. Johnson out to Heisel for three from the elbow. No good, rebound Maddie Boggs. So Emma Maynard has it going the other direction, gets past Boyd. Maynard trying to find some room. He's going to get it to Maggie Lambert. Maggie Lambert had a wide open three and didn't take it. Now she'll bounce it to Emma Moon at the elbow. Emma Moon left elbow, back to Emma Maynard for three.
Nice
and it's good.
shot.
Big shot there for Emma Maynard. Late in this ball game to keep things from getting out of control. 50-31, 1:44 left.
Maynard was 16 points.
So a couple high-scoring Lady Rockets. And they're going to get Heisel on a travel. Rare mistake by Heisel, man. She's been pretty solid handling the rock tonight.
I'd like to see Emma Moon get her one more bucket, get her in double figures.
Sitting on 9 right now, so a foul shot would do it, if she can even draw a foul. So Boggs to inbound. Meigs in the press, gets it to Maggie Lambert. Now Meigs will have to back off. So minute 34 left. Maggie Lambert has the top of the key, guarded by Ward. And he'll get Ward on a reach foul as Maggie tries to get by her on the left. So that's going to be Ward's second. Arizona Wiseman checks into the ball game for Emma Maynard. Now Maddie Boggs will inbound. So 5 on the floor for the Rockets. Arizona Wiseman, Emma Moon, Maggie Lambert, Kennedy Stevens, and Maddie Boggs. So Lambert gets by Ward initially, going to bounce off to Emma Moon, right elbow this time. Emma trying to find room, picks up her dribble, now has to get rid of it. Back out to Maddie Boggs at the top,
Nice
inside
look.
to Arizona Wiseman. But Wiseman can't keep her hands on it. It's going to go out of bounds. Good look by Maddie Boggs.
Good defense by Peyton Streets coming in the game for Meigs.
So Heisel now, past half court. Gets it to number 23, Emily Bauer.
Wow,
and
nice
she turns
steal,
it over.
Boggs.
Now Kennedy Stevens has a wide open layup opportunity. Off the glass, no good. Rebound initially Maggie Lambert, but can't keep a hold of it. And it's going to go out of bounds off of Taylor Johnson. So Wellston will keep it.
So Maddie will finish with 7. Well, she's staying in the game. I thought she was going out. So she has 17 points right now.
Took Emma Moon out.
So that's Brinley Leach checks in for Emma Moon. Also Maggie Lambert out, Gillespie in for her. So inbound to Gillespie.
Oh, come on.
Gillespie just gets it taken away from her by Johnson.
Look how fast she is.
Yeah, held the ball just a little bit too long, but quick back on defense. Johnson from the foul line, shot and good.
That's the first points for Johnson for Meigs in a while.
Yeah, so 50-33, your score, 42 seconds left. Kennedy Stevens just going to try to run out a little bit of clock here. Finally gets it past half court. Heisel tight on her. Kennedy Stevens to the left, tipped away. Picked up by Arizona Wiseman all the way across court to Gillespie. Gillespie dribbles, now has to pick it up, gets it to Kennedy Stevens. Kennedy has to, finding room, has a little bit of a layup in the middle.
That's a
off
nice,
the glass and no good, but what a move by a shot opportunity by Kennedy Stevens. 19 seconds left. Johnson has it, gets it to Heisel. Matty Boggs getting back on defense. Heisel now has a little bit of room, gets by Arizona Wiseman. Shot up, short, no good, gets her own rebound, turnaround, blocked. I think that might have been Matty Boggs again. And time will run out. Kennedy Stevens will hold on to it. And that'll be your final here in Wellston High School. Lady Rockets 50, Lady Marauders 33.
So something I like to say real quick about Gillespie, when she comes to the game, you know, when you come in the game, it's hard to adjust the speed when you're not in the game that much. When she comes in the game, if she does make a little bit of a mistake, she hustles so quick back down the court. And that's what you love to see out of a player like that.
Absolutely.
Comes off the bench because, you know what, and she is fast, man, and she just can move down the court. So I just want to kind of point that out for everyone at home, or if she gets to watch this back, that, man, people are seeing her effort out there on the court. And
I'd like to say, also add to anything, basketball is not just scoring. It isn't. Yes, it wins. Obviously, 50-33, you win the game. But you can impact games in way other ways. Attitude, being a great teammate, cheering on your fan, rebounding, defense, setting screens. I mean, there's just so many other ways. Young ladies, come out and play basketball. You do have a lot to offer.
Mm-hmm. Well, with her, she's just a freshman.
Right.
So a lot of good things ahead for her. Right now, just offensively, big thing is just don't hold the ball too long.
Don't hold the ball too long.
Remember,
you can dribble.
Right. So I'm sure she'll get that fixed up. It's final 50-33. I'm Matt Peterson, Nate Mollahan, Scott Cheatham. We'll take a quick break. Be back with some final thoughts here in just a minute.
Southeast Appalachian Regional Community Health of Ohio is proud to present The Search Project. The Search Project through the Jackson County Health Department is a program designed to decrease the negative impacts of COVID-19 and other public health issues and promote healthy behaviors through the deployment of community health work. The project is funded by CDC and serves 11 counties in southeastern Ohio. For more information, contact the Jackson County Health Department at 740-935-6322.
Good people bring good people.
At Buckeye Construction and Restoration, it's the foundation of our projects and our company. What started in a garage with 2 people and a dream now employs over 100 with offices locally in Wellston, Waterford, and Cincinnati. BCR offers competitive salaries, professional development opportunities, and an employee referral bonus program. Join one of the fastest growing companies in the Midwest by calling 833-775-1595 or visit bcrmco.com to apply. BCR, preserving our history with the hands of craftsmen.
If you want to make your smartphone even smarter, get our new mobile banking app. You can check deposits and deposit checks. It even gives you nearby ATM locations. Best part is, the money stays right here in this area. It's a better way to bank. Ohio Valley Bank, a better way to bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at ovbc.com.
Booth Insurance Agency has been serving Jackson and Vinton counties and all of southeastern Ohio areas since 1955. We are proud to be affiliated with Range, Ohio Mutual, Progressive, and Western Reserve Insurance Companies. We can provide you with automobile, homeowners, and business insurance. We are a complete insurance agency here to get you the best insurance possible. We shop for the best rates so you don't have to. Call David at 740-596-5815 for your free no-obligation rate today, or visit boothinsuranceagency.net.
Your home for Wellston Rockets basketball, AM 1330 WYPC and Fox Sports 105.3 FM.
All right, Rocket fans, we're back here. Your final score, 50-33. Lady Rockets defeat the Lady Meigs Marauders. I lied to you earlier. I said just be me and Scott Cheatham and Nate on the mic, but Nate kind of put Hannah on the spot here, so she's got the headphones on. Going to get a little bit of stats from her. So big night for Maddie Boggs, of course.
Maddie Boggs ended with 11 total rebounds. Next would be Emma Maynard with 5. Maddie Boggs also led with 17 points, and Emma Maynard was next with 16.
So a couple big scores there, and we were talking during the break. We're not sure on Maddie Boggs' blocks. It's either 3 or 4. And I believe she also had how many steals?
5.
So 5 steals.
Wow.
So big night for Maddie Boggs. That's the story of the night. And of course, we talked about how nobody on Meigs' team could compete with that size down there. And of course, when she was off the floor, you bring in Arizona Wiseman, who's a little bit taller and a little bit bigger body. So that rebounds pretty much was the story of the night, I think.
Oh yeah.
Meigs, nobody in double digits for Meigs, I don't think. I'm not sure. Did you have Meigs' stat totals there, Hannah?
For rebounds?
Points.
Or points,
Heisel.
yeah.
She would have been the leader.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not sure how many she finished with, though.
I think she finished with 11, if I'm not mistaken.
So she might have got doubles. Nobody fouled out. We thought that might be a concern going late.
It was close.
But, yeah, I had a couple of Wellston players with 4. And I think Heisel might have picked up 4 there right before the end, too. So her and Johnson both were on the floor most of the night. And as aggressive as they started playing defense, especially in the second half.
Right.
They put that press on, and that was all she wrote. So that'll be it. Nate's going to take the mic back from Hannah, and we'll just kind of give you a rough down. A strong first quarter. As expected, we came out, scored. I mentioned this after halftime. When Meigs got into that press after the half, they became a different team.
Yes, they did. What I noticed is when Kennedy, when she went out of the game with that press on, it changed the dynamics a little bit. Meigs made a pretty solid run, maybe 5 to 7 points right there to bring it in with close to their final 33 that they had.
Well, I know they won the third quarter for sure.
Oh, yeah, I believe that absolutely.
So if you're Meigs head coach, you got to look at the girls. You see, we didn't win this, but I'm so proud of you because you didn't give up. They just kept fighting because, like you said, you both said, after the first quarter, we thought, hey, it's going to be running clock. These girls kept fighting, And number 14 for Meigs, the Hazel, I mean, she's like the motor of their team. So it's good to see those girls, come back and fight because they've had a rough year. We all know what it's like to experience that. We've all experienced that. So, kudos to them. I mean, maybe that'll give us some positive thoughts heading into the holiday week.
My thoughts on it is, I felt personally this game, Wellston should have won. They did what they should have done, and that's a plus. They came out and had great solid win. A lot of more positives than you can come up with negatives this game. But again, you need to reiterate to your players as you walk in, you were supposed to do this. Yeah. This is what we were supposed to do. So in these kind of games, I've heard you both say this, Matt and Nathan, that this is when you coach them harder.
Yeah.
These are the times you coach them harder. When you go out there and lose those close one-point games in a basketball game, you kind of got to feel your way through those. These ones, you come out with the win, and, of course, as a player, we're all like, why is Coach so hard on us? Because he sees things that need to be fixed going into the games that are going to be hard.
Right.
And I think, like you said earlier, Scott, and as the coach, as they go into the season, you want to get better, you want to improve. And if you want to be a better team, then you got to learn how to win and play while you're up, and then not make those silly mental mistakes, the fouls, like you said, if you turn the ball over or someone steals the ball from you, not to hustle back down and make create another problem like that. Yep. So, and that's just little opportunities that I think the coaching staff will probably work on to help them improve throughout the year, hopefully.
I think that puts the Rockets record at what, 4-4?
I believe so.
I believe it is. I think they have Point Pleasant next.
The Point's always tough.
Yeah.
That's going to be a competitive game. I think Coach Brace, one of the big messages has to be, and Nate kind of alluded to this a minute ago, is you have to play complacent. You have to play with a lead. We got sloppy when we got up 20, I felt like. Before that, there were some defensive miscues, girls opening the hips and just kind of not putting a lot of effort in to stop the ball from moving up the floor. A couple of rebounds, I won't call players out, but there were a couple of girls just kind of standing under the basket, letting rebounds go by them. Those are the things, after a win, those still need to be fixed.
Yes, absolutely.
It's not that it doesn't obviously it doesn't negate the win. You celebrate the win, celebrate the good things.
Oh, yeah.
But you got to go back to the drawing board because eventually you're going to run into teams where those things matter.
You're going to run into the Alexanders, the Athens.
Yep.
And honestly, this year, Vinton County is back to being a contender again. So, you know, fix those things in practice. Coming in, you know, later in the season, they're 8 games in.
Yeah.
They're sitting right at 500. Plenty of basketball left. Plenty of basketball to play. Have just as much opportunity because you don't know how the rest of the teams are going to play out against each other.
Yeah. Before we get off of here, I do want to give a shout out to Athletic Director Jeff Hendershot. We mentioned to him in passing, it'd be nice to not have to sit on normal-sized chairs behind this rail.
Yeah.
Come up here tonight, we got stools.
Yeah, that's a great addition up here.
Yeah, I'm just now, you know, I'm so glad he got me a stool, so now I can actually, you know, look at the other side of the gymnasium. I'm not quite as tall as everybody else, so I struggle with that.
I'm going to cut his mic off.
Right. Leave you a little bit of a joke.
Not everybody's 5'9.5" like me, Scott.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, that's your final score tonight. Lady Rockets 50. Lady Marauders 33, so good win for the Rockets.
Our next game, Matt, will be back on 1-3 Federal Hockey here.
We're here the next, it looks like we are here the next 3 games.
Actually, let's see, 12-19s today, and then 1-3 and 1-6. So the 3rd of January, Federal Hockey comes here against the boys. So that'll be our next broadcast.
Yep. Sounds good. We lied to you the last time. I think we said we wouldn't be back till after the 1st of the year. Here we are. So we apologize for making you listen to us an extra time.
Yeah, thank goodness Scott bird dogged me on that one.
All right, well, with that, we'll get off of here. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, keep the family of Mike Lackey in your prayers. Longtime Wellston teacher administrator passed away this week at the age of 68.
Hey, before you guys get off, I want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and
you
everything
too, Scott.
else.
Yep.
Merry Christmas.
And all you fans out there, have a safe New Year.
Yes.
Don't do anything too crazy. I'd say don't do anything that we wouldn't do, but that bar's not very high anymore. So. With that, I'm Matt Peterson, Nate Mollahan, Scott Cheatham. Special thanks